Camels belong to the family Camelidae and are known primarily for their distinctive humps, which serve as fat storage to provide energy and hydration during long journeys across desert landscapes. There are two main species of camels, the dromedary and the Bactrian camel. Each species has adapted to its specific environment and has unique characteristics that set it apart from the other. Dromedaries, Camelus dromedarius, are the most common type of camel, accounting for approximately 90% of the world's camel population. They are characterized by a single hump, slender build, and long legs, which enable them to cover vast distances in search of food and water. Dromedaries are predominantly found in North Africa, the Middle East, and parts of South Asia. The dromedary camel's single hump is a reservoir of fat, which can be metabolized into water and energy when food is scarce. Adult dromedaries can weigh between 400 to 500 kilograms and reach heights over 2 meters at the shoulder. They have dense fur which protects them from extreme temperatures, keeping them warm at night and cool during the day. Their unique nasal structure helps to conserve water by trapping moisture from exhaled air. They have wide, padded feet to prevent sinking into the sand, allowing for easier movement across desert terrains. Dromedaries are social animals that often live in groups. These herds typically consist of a dominant male, several females, and their young. They communicate through a variety of vocalizations, body language, and even facial expressions. Dromedaries are known for their strong familial bonds and cooperative behaviors, especially when it comes to foraging and protecting the young. The domestication of camels has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. The dromedary is believed to have been domesticated around 3000 to 2500 BCE in the Arabian Peninsula, while the Bactrian camel was domesticated around the same time or slightly later in Central Asia. Camels became integral to trade routes, particularly the Silk Road, facilitating the movement of goods across vast desert landscapes. Their ability to travel long distances without water made them ideal for caravan trade. In addition to transportation, camels were used for agricultural purposes, such as plowing fields and providing milk, meat, and hides. Their milk is highly nutritious and remains a staple in many cultures. Camels hold significant cultural importance in many societies. They are often featured in folklore, art, and traditional practices. In some cultures, camels are considered a symbol of wealth and status. Camels were first brought to Australia in the mid-1800s, primarily for use in exploration and transportation in the arid interior. Camels were used by explorers and settlers to traverse the harsh and arid Australian outback, where traditional horses and other pack animals struggled. Today, Australia has one of the largest populations of wild camels in the world, estimated to be over 1 million. They have raised concerns regarding their impact on the environment. They can cause damage to vegetation, compete with native wildlife for resources, and contribute to soil erosion. In Interestingly, the camel originated like the horse from North America. However, once spreading to Asia, the camel, like the horse, became extinct on the continent once humans occupied the Americas. While the dromedary is the most widespread, the Bactrian camel is equally important but less common. They are distinguished by their two humps and are primarily found in Central Asia, particularly in regions like Mongolia and China. Bactrian camels are well adapted to cold climates, with a thicker coat of fur compared to their dromedary counterparts. They also possess a stockier build. Similar to dromedaries, they have large padded feet that allow them to traverse difficult terrains. Bactrian camels are generally more independent than dromedaries. They tend to form smaller groups and exhibit more territorial behaviors. Their social structure often revolves around a dominant male, but females may also assert themselves in certain circumstances. Camels have been used by humans for thousands of years, and in many regions are still used for long-distance travel and transporting goods. Camels provide milk, meat, and leather, contributing to the livelihoods of many pastoral communities. Camel rides and safaris have become popular tourist attractions in desert regions, offering visitors a unique way to experience the landscape. The Pushkar Fair, also known as the Pushkar Camel Fair, is one of the largest and most famous livestock fairs in India. It takes place annually in the town of Pushkar, located in the state of Rajasthan. The fair typically occurs in the month of November, coinciding with the full moon of the Hindu month of Kartik. The fair is primarily known for its vibrant livestock market, where thousands of camels, horses and cattle are traded. It attracts traders and buyers from all over the country. Apart from livestock trading, the fair is a hub of cultural activities. It features various traditional Rajasthani performances, including folk music, dance and puppet shows. Pushkar is a sacred town with a famous Brahma temple and numerous ghats along the Pushkar lake. Many pilgrims visit during the fair to take a holy dip in the lake and participate in religious rituals. The fair hosts several competitions, including camel races. Beauty contests for camels, and other fun events that attract both locals and tourists. Visitors can shop for traditional Rajasthani handicrafts, textiles, jewellery and souvenirs at the various stalls set up during the fair. The fair attracts a large number of domestic and international tourists, making it a significant event for the local economy and tourism industry. It is not just a livestock event, it is a celebration of Rajasthani culture, tradition and spirituality, making it a unique experience for anyone who attends. Beyond their practical uses, camels hold significant cultural value in many societies. They are often depicted in art, literature and folklore, symbolizing resilience, endurance, and the spirit of the desert. In some cultures, they are even revered as sacred animals, embodying strength and survival. The family Camelidae contains dromedaries and Bactrian camels and also includes llamas. Llamas are domesticated South American camelids that are closely related to alpacas, guanacos, and vicuñas. They were first domesticated by the Inca civilization over 4,000 years ago and have since become integral to Andean culture and economy. Known for their wool, carrying capacity, and friendly disposition, llamas are often utilized in a variety of agricultural and recreational activities. The classification of llamas can be intricate due to the variations among them. Llama glama is the primary species of llama, domesticated for various uses. They are known for their long necks, large eyes, and a variety of colors. The wool of the llama is soft and lanolin-free, making it a popular choice for textiles. Llama glama pacos. This is the alpaca, a smaller and fluffier relative of llamas, primarily bred for its high-quality fleece. Llamas are not just fascinating creatures, they play a vital role in the livelihoods of many people, particularly in rural Andean communities. Llamas are often used as pack animals due to their ability to carry heavy loads over long distances. They are well suited for navigating rugged terrain, making them invaluable in the transport of goods in mountainous regions. In Andean culture, they are more than just animals. They are a symbol of heritage and tradition. They feature prominently in local festivals and are often depicted in art and folklore. The Inca civilization revered llamas, using them as sacrificial animals in religious ceremonies. They have gained popularity in ecotourism, where they are often used in trekking and hiking tours. Their calm nature makes them ideal companions for outdoor adventures, attracting nature enthusiasts who wish to experience the beauty of the Andes while being accompanied by these gentle animals. Llamas are herbivores, primarily grazing on grass, hay, and other plant materials. A balanced diet is vital to maintain their health, and they require access to fresh water at all times. It is essential to provide them with mineral supplements, particularly during pregnancy or lactation. Llamas require adequate shelter to protect them from harsh weather conditions. A simple barn or shed can provide them with a safe space to rest. They are social animals, so it is advisable to keep them in groups to ensure they remain happy and healthy. They are remarkable creatures that have played an essential role in the lives of humans for thousands of years. Their unique characteristics, coupled with their importance in agriculture, culture, and tourism, make them a subject of interest for many. Understanding the different species and subspecies of llamas, as well as their relationship with dromedaries, enhances the appreciation for these gentle giants. As society continues to evolve, the role of llamas remains a significant member of the animal kingdom. The frog, characterized by its smooth, moist skin, large, bulging eyes, long, sticky tongue, and powerful hind legs, has been on the planet since the dinosaurs. There are over 7,000 varieties of the species. They are amphibians, spending part of their lives in the water as well as on land. One thing frogs are well known for is their ability to hop and jump very long distances. Frogs can do this by using their amazingly strong, spring-like back legs to push off the ground or branch. The South African sharp-nosed frog is able to jump 44 times its own body length. The prominent types of frogs are tree frogs, dart frogs, and bullfrogs. Tree frogs are known for their exceptional climbing abilities. These frogs have specialized toe pads that allow them to adhere to leaves and branches, making them adept at navigating the vertical world of trees. Tree frogs display a wide range of colors and patterns, which often serve as camouflage against predators. The red-eyed tree frog, Agalichnus calidrias, is native to forests from Central America to northwestern South America. They are primarily nocturnal, emerging at night to hunt insects and other small invertebrates. The study of frogs, known as herpetology, reveals much about the health of our ecosystems. Frogs serve as vital indicators for environmental changes due to their permeable skin and complex life cycle, which make them highly sensitive to pollutants and habitat destruction. Dart frogs, belonging to the family Dendrobatidae, are famous for their bright, warning coloration and toxic skin secretions. These small, vividly colored frogs inhabit the rainforests of Central and South America. The toxins they produce are potent enough to deter predators. And some indigenous tribes have historically used their poison to coat the tips of blow darts, hence their name. There are numerous species of dart frogs, each with varying degrees of toxicity. For example, the golden poison frog Philobates terribilis is considered one of the most poisonous animals on Earth. Despite their dangerous nature, dart frogs are also known for their intricate parental care behaviors, including transporting tadpoles to water and providing unfertilized eggs as a food source. Many poison dart frogs secrete alkaloid toxins through their skin. However, they do not make their own poisons, but keep the chemicals from their arthropod prey, such as ants, centipedes, and mites. These chemicals taste very unpleasant to most potential predators, who quickly discard the frog. Some species of predatory snake have adapted to the poison and grown immune. The Amazon milk frog, Trachycephalus resinifictrix, is a sizable arboreal frog indigenous to the Amazon rainforest in South America. Commonly known as the blue milk frog, this species secretes a sticky, milk-like fluid when it perceives a threat. Adults typically measure between 6 to 10 centimeters in length and are characterized by a light gray coloration adorned with brown or black bands. In contrast, juvenile frogs display more pronounced color contrasts. In Central America, there is one species of frog that has almost done away entirely with skin pigment. The ghost glass frog Sachatamia ilex. This species is notable for its translucent skin, which allows you to see its internal organs, giving it a ghostly appearance. The eyes of the ghost glass frog are relatively large in proportion to its body size, which enhances its ability to see in low light conditions, as they are primarily nocturnal. A recent study shows that more than 40% of amphibians are at risk of extinction, with almost 170 species of frogs now extinct in the wild. Madagascar is home to one threatened species, the golden mantella frog, Mantella aurantiaca. It is known for its striking golden yellow coloration, which serves as a warning to potential predators about its toxicity. They are relatively small, typically measuring around 2 to 4 centimeters. They are currently classified as endangered due to habitat loss, pollution, and the pet trade. Deforestation and habitat degradation in Madagascar pose significant threats to their populations. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their habitats and raise awareness about the importance of this unique species. Throughout Europe lives the common European frog Rana temperaria. They are large, brown-green in color, and are plentiful in rivers, streams and ponds from northern Europe to Ireland and as far east as Japan. Frogs have a unique life cycle as they go through a process known as metamorphosis. First, the cycle begins with an adult frog laying thousands of small black eggs that clump together in a jelly-like substance that is called frog spawn. Frogs usually lay their eggs in bodies of water, such as rivers, lakes, or ponds. However, some species lay eggs in underground burrows or on vegetation around water. Before hatching, their tails will begin to form within the eggs. When they are ready to hatch after a few weeks of being in the egg, they are known as tadpoles. They lack any limbs and just use their tails to swim around the body of water they are hatched into. Tadpoles will absorb the frog spawn jelly as it serves as a good source of nutrition and helps them grow in the first few weeks. Tadpoles are fully aquatic and use their gills to breathe and survive as they start to eat plant matter such as algae or, in some species, small insects. At some point in the next 14 weeks in the tadpole phase, metamorphosis will start to occur. During this phase in their life cycle, the tadpoles will have a sudden transition into its final adult form. Frogs play an integral part of the food chain in the environments and habitats they live in. Not only because they keep the insect population under control, but they are also the food source for many other animals, such as snakes, birds, fish, and other frogs. In many cultures, frogs are also imbued with symbolic significance, often representing fertility, transformation, and renewal. They have been used by people to tell stories for centuries, starting back in Aesop's fables, to Chinese folklore and Europe's Grimm's fairy tales, and contemporary stories from Beatrix Potter. The marsh frog. Pelophylax ridibundus is a species of frog commonly found in Europe and parts of Asia. They are large frogs, with adults typically measuring between 8 to 15 centimeters in length. They are known for their loud croaking, especially during the breeding season. They are primarily nocturnal and are excellent swimmers. Each species has unique characteristics and behaviors that contribute to the rich tapestry of the natural world. However, our relationship with frogs has not always been positive. Humans have used frogs in medical and scientific experiments, especially when it came to studying nerves and muscles to learn more about how they work. And even today, frogs are still used in some classrooms for dissection. Frogs and toads are both members of the order Anura, but they belong to different families and exhibit several distinct differences. Typically, toads have dry, bumpy, or warty skin. The rough texture helps them retain moisture and provide some protection against predators. They tend to have a stockier, more robust body with shorter legs, making them less agile jumpers compared to frogs. Toads can often be found in drier habitats, such as forests, gardens, and grasslands. They are more terrestrial and can tolerate drier conditions than frogs. Cane toads, Rhinella marina, also known as the marine toad or giant toad, are large amphibians native to Central and South America. They have been introduced to various regions around the world, including Australia, the Caribbean, and Florida, often with significant ecological consequences. Cane toads have become notorious for their impact on ecosystems where they have been introduced. They compete with native species for food and habitat, and their toxic secretions can kill or harm native predators. In Australia, for example, cane toads have contributed to declines in populations of native frogs and other small animals. Cane toads are a prime example of how the introduction of non-native species can lead to unintended ecological consequences. Their resilience and adaptability make them a subject of ongoing research and management efforts in regions where they have become invasive. The European green toad is characterized by its bright green coloration, though it can also appear in shades of brown or grey. It has a stocky body, broad head, and prominent warts on its skin. They are carnivorous, primarily feeding on insects, spiders, and other small invertebrates. Humans have unfortunately had a negative impact on frogs and toads around the world. Seeing a global pattern of decline in populations due to destruction and degradation of habitat for agriculture and logging. Salamanders are also amphibians belonging to the order Chordata or Urodela. Which is characterized by their elongated bodies, tails, and limbs. They are often confused with lizards, but unlike reptiles, salamanders have moist skin and are typically dependent on water or moist environments for their survival. They have a distinct body shape with a long tail, a relatively small head, and 4 limbs. They can vary significantly in size, from just a few centimeters to over a meter long in some species. Their skin is usually smooth and moist, which allows them to absorb water and breathe through their skin. Cutaneous respiration. This makes them sensitive to environmental changes and pollution. Salamanders are primarily found in temperate regions, particularly in North America, Europe, and parts of Asia. They inhabit a variety of environments, including forests, wetlands, and grasslands. Many species are closely associated with water bodies, especially during their breeding season. The alpine salamander, Salamandra atra, can be found in the French Alps and through the mountainous ranges in Europe. Salamanders can regenerate lost limbs, tails, and even parts of their heart and eyes, making them a subject of scientific research. Another fascinating addition to the animal kingdom. Orangutans are the only great apes native to Asia, specifically the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra. There are 3 species of orangutans: the Bornean orangutan, Pongo pygmaeus, the Sumatran Pongo abelii, and the Tapanuli orangutan, Pongo tapanuliensis. Orangutans are primarily solitary, with adult males and females typically coming together only for mating. They are highly arboreal, spending most of their time in the forest canopy. Their long arms and strong hands and feet make them adept climbers and swingers. They have a primarily frugivorous diet, but consume leaves, bark, and insects. They are known for their intelligence and have been observed using tools and exhibiting problem-solving skills. Orangutans have the slowest reproductive rate of all great apes, with females giving birth approximately every 7 to 9 years. The mothers exhibit some of the most prolonged periods of maternal care among mammals, with infants remaining dependent on their mothers for up to 8 years. During this time, the mother teaches her offspring vital skills, such as nest building, foraging, and identifying edible fruits. This extended period of dependency allows young orangutans to acquire the knowledge and experience necessary for independent survival in the complex rainforest environment. They rely heavily on vocalizations, particularly long calls emitted by adult males, to establish territory and attract females. These calls can travel several kilometers through dense rainforests, ensuring that other orangutans know the caller's presence. They use a range of facial expressions and gestures to communicate with one another, especially between mothers and their offspring. The Sumatran orangutans inhabit tropical and subtropical moist broadleaf forests. The island's rugged terrain and rich plant life create a complex environment where orangutans can thrive. They are more arboreal than their Bornean counterparts, spending a significant amount of time in the forest canopy. The varying altitudes and forest compositions across Borneo have led to slight differences in the behaviors and diet of orangutans in different regions. However, deforestation and habitat fragmentation pose severe threats to their survival. Conservation areas play a crucial role in the survival of great apes. These protected regions are established to safeguard the natural habitats of these species, provide sanctuary from hunting and deforestation, and facilitate research and conservation efforts. They present a different model of social structure, as they are predominantly solitary animals. Adult males live alone, while females are more likely to be found with their dependent offspring. However, orangutans do engage in social interactions during periods of high fruit availability, when multiple individuals may gather in the same area to feed. International organizations and collaborations are also crucial in preserving great ape habitats. Efforts such as the Great Apes Survival Partnership, GRASP, and various NGOs work across borders to implement conservation strategies, promote sustainable practices, and combat illegal wildlife trade. Though rich and diverse, their habitats are increasingly threatened by human activities such as deforestation, poaching, and habitat fragmentation. Conservation areas have become vital refuges, yet the ongoing efforts to protect these majestic beings require global cooperation and unwavering commitment. The survival of great apes is not just about preserving a part of the natural world, but also safeguarding a critical piece of our shared heritage. Gibbons are unique primates known for their remarkable agility, melodic calls, and social behavior. They fall into the Hominoidea family, but are often referred to as the lesser apes, distinguishing them from the larger great apes like gorillas and chimpanzees. Gibbons are primarily found in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia. Their range extends across several countries. They are predominantly canopy dwellers where they establish their home ranges. They utilize their long arms and exceptional brachiation skills to swing from branch to branch, covering great distances in search of food. This mode of locomotion not only facilitates movement, but also enables them to stay clear of ground-level threats. Fruits are a significant part of their diet, providing essential nutrients and energy. They have a preference for ripe fruits, which are high in sugars. The consumption of fruits also plays a crucial role in seed dispersal, contributing to plant propagation in their ecosystems. They supplement their diet with young leaves and flowers. These items provide necessary proteins and other nutrients, especially during periods when fruit is scarce. Their adaptability in diet is vital for survival in varying environmental conditions. There are several species of gibbons, each with unique characteristics and adaptations. The most notable species include the Llama gibbon. Hylobates lar is one of the most widely recognized species, known for its distinctive songs. They have a slender body and long arms, which are adapted for their brachiating lifestyle. Gibbons are known for their complex social structures. They typically live in small family groups, consisting of a mated pair and their offspring. This social dynamic is crucial for the survival of their species, as it enables cooperative care for the young and resource sharing. Being highly territorial animals, they establish home ranges that they defend against other gibbon groups. One of the most striking characteristics of gibbons is their vocalizations. They are known for their loud and melodious calls, which they use for communication. These songs can serve various purposes, including defining territory, attracting mates, and maintaining social bonds within the family group. The Siamang symphalangus syndactylus is the largest of the gibbon species. Known for its distinctive throat pouch, which amplifies its vocalizations, the Siamang is famous for its deep, booming calls that can be heard for miles. They inhabit the forests of Malaysia and Sumatra. The agile gibbon, Hylobates agilis, as the name suggests, is known for its incredible speed and agility. They have a more varied diet compared to other gibbon species and are found in the forests of Indonesia and Malaysia. Many gibbon species, such as the eastern hoolock gibbon and the northern white-cheeked gibbon, are classified as endangered due to habitat loss and poaching. Conservationists are working tirelessly to ensure these species' survival through various initiatives, including habitat restoration and legal protection. These are extraordinary primates that play a vital role in their ecosystems. Their adaptability in diet, complex social structures, and unique vocalizations make them fascinating subjects of study. However, their survival is threatened by human activities, underscoring the importance of conservation efforts. Protecting their habitats and promoting awareness about their plight is crucial for ensuring that future generations can appreciate these remarkable members of the animal kingdom.